I also did some classes on Cambly where I got the opportunity to speak with native speakers like from USA, South Africa. Yeah.
Okay, you are still taking sessions. You said that you were nervous in the starting. So did Clapingo tutors help you become comfortable? Hello?
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you're audible. Oh, your name is Subhas.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How are you, Subhas?
I'm good, ma'am. Thank you for asking. How about you, ma'am? How are you doing?
I'm also doing great. So, Subhas, please introduce yourself.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Subhash Pal. I live in Guwahati, in the state of Assam.
Okay.
And I'm a retired government servant. And I'm very much interested in learning spoken English. And that's why I take classes with tutors on many platforms and at the same time with co-learners also. Other than that, I read English books, watch YouTube videos with English contents, and I love to travel. I love to watch cricket matches. This is all about me, ma'am.
Okay, so you are retired. So are you enjoying
Yes.
life after retirement?
Yes, ma'am. I am enjoying definitely.
Okay.
Now I am feeling like a free bird, actually.
So when did you get retired?
I was supposed to retire in April this year, 2024, but I could not take it more. I just retired 3 months before. I mean, in January
So you
2024.
took retirement in January.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So is your wife happy about it?
No, she was not happy actually. She always quarreled with me that why you are taking retirement just before 3 months. So I told her that I am finding it difficult to continue. So that's why. So she was very much vociferous about that. I should not retire. But anyway, now everything has been settled, settled down. So
Okay.
now it is okay.
Tell me about your children.
Okay, so I have two children. They are grown up now. My son is the elder one, and my daughter is the younger one. My son is doing a job in Reserve Bank of India, and my daughter is studying BSc in Gargi College, Guwahati, Delhi.
Okay. So your son is also doing a government job.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And daughter is in BSc.
BSc, yeah, ma'am.
Okay. They both live with you?
No, my son is doing job here in Guwahati, and daughter is in Delhi.
Okay, daughter is in Delhi. Okay. And what does your wife do?
She is a homemaker. She is quite happy with that.
Do you fight more after retirement because you stay home all day?
Oh, sometimes, yeah. Actually, life becomes boring if you do not fight with your near and dear ones. So sometimes, even though there was no issue, but I just pick up some issues just to pass sometimes.
Oh my God. When there is nothing,
I know
just
that.
pick up something and just start fighting with her.
Yeah. I know that if I say something like this, she is going to be angry, and I just want to see how she reacts. So sometimes I do that voluntarily.
So you have started understanding each other so much that you clearly know that if I say this, she will definitely be upset. So you have an idea.
Yes. So, ma'am, could I ask you something about you? Because I know that you take session with many learners. I have watched your videos also. So I don't know much about it. I know that you are a teacher. Only this much I know.
Okay. So you have seen my YouTube videos?
Yeah, some of the videos I watch. Yeah. I mean, about yourself, where do you live, and what is your profession, like that? Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I have done MCA. So I used to work as a software developer earlier. So, but when I got married and had kids, then I stopped working. After I got married, I kept working. But after I had kids, then I stopped working for a few years. Then I started my own coaching center. I thought, let me teach at home so that I can take care of the kids. So I started teaching spoken English as well as the other, school subjects. So it was going well. everything was going well, but when COVID happened, so it was not working. Then I started my own YouTube channel. So this happened after
Yes.
COVID. Yeah, then I started teaching on YouTube, and now I love it so much. And I'm able to help more people. One video can reach so many people. And when you teach
Yes.
offline, then you can help only 4 or 5 people. So I'm loving this now. So I have no intention of, teaching again in the coaching center. Yeah.
Okay. And you are from Delhi, I think.
Yeah, I am from Delhi. I was born and raised in Delhi only. Currently, I'm living in Noida.
Okay.
We shifted
So,
to
ma'am,
Noida.
as you, yeah. So, as you mentioned that you are teaching English, so you don't have anything to do with your education, like you did MCA. So, when you teach, you don't teach regarding that subject.
Actually, you know what happened? I used to work in computer field only. I used to work as a software developer. Then I taught as a
Yes, ma'am.
computer teacher also. But when my daughter was born, then I stopped working for a few years. And after a few years, my son was born. So I stopped working. Then I started my own coaching center, and then I thought of teaching computers only. But, everyone demanded, they were all asking for school subjects. Then I started teaching school subjects. Then, some parents said, ma'am, your English is so good. Why don't you teach spoken English? Then I started teaching spoken English also. And I taught spoken English to so many ladies also. So, I came from that field, and now my computer education is not helping me. You finally find your happiness in something. So finally, I have found that I am loving teaching spoken English more than, computers. So this is the field
Okay.
for me. I have finally, got it. So sometimes,
You found your
yeah,
you found your calling.
I found my passion. Yeah, I found my calling. Yes. Yeah. Some people, they do engineering, but they, after doing a job for a few years, then they want to do something else. They don't find happiness in that.
Yes, yes. Actually, that what matters. Actually, what we love to do, we should do. It is not that we did like and we have to continue with that. It is not like
Correct.
that. So, yeah,
So,
you are right in that.
yeah. So money is not everything. Actually, I was getting good money when I was doing software development job, but that job was very hectic and I wasn't very happy in that. I didn't want to go in that field again. Sometimes, you study for something for so many years and then later you find that you are not happy in that.
Hmm. So you don't miss that now.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Because my
Nice.
students are so happy. So I now find satisfaction in teaching English. It helps so many people.
Yeah, yeah. And the way you teach, that always attracts the students also, because you are very, I mean, I have seen some of the videos that the learners, they even cannot construct a proper sentence, but you are putting much effort to make them comfortable and you don't get easily irritated. So that's what make you special in that case when it comes to teaching, actually.
Thank you so much for the compliment. And yeah, tell me which apps you are using for practicing English. You were saying that you are using so many platforms.
Yes, yes. Yeah, yes, ma'am. So initially I started with Clapingo and still I have been doing this.
Okay.
And in between I did like Inktoki, then English Theory, and I also did some classes on Cambly also, where I got the opportunity to speak with native speakers like from USA, South Africa.
Yeah.
I did initially, but that app is very much expensive. So I cannot afford to do that. So I stopped doing taking classes there.
Okay, you are still taking sessions on Clapingo.
Yes, yes. I've been taking classes still.
Okay, so do you think it has been helpful and it has improved your English?
Yes, one thing I must say that when it comes to build confidence, so I have built that one speaking with the tutors on Clapingo, because when I started this journey, so I was very much nervous. I used to get butterfly in my stomach when I start to speak with the tutors. I did not know what to say. And before beginning the session, I was really very nervous. And sometimes I thought that whether I should attend the session or not. So that was at that time when the initial time. But now I have become a kind of confident person, even though I know that I make mistake while speaking, but still I know that I can continue with this.
Yeah, and
That
now
helped me.
now you are not afraid of
Yeah.
making mistakes. Now you are not nervous, right?
Yes, yes.
So
So
did
still
clapping?
now why I'm doing,
Yeah.
still why I'm doing just for the purpose of practice, ma'am. So if I take class, I get a chance to speak with them.
So when you started with Clapingo, you said that you were nervous in the starting. So did Clapingo
Mhm.
tutors help you become comfortable? They made you
Yes, yes,
comfortable? Okay.
yes, ma'am. Yes, yes.
Okay.
They
So,
are very helpful. They knew what was my position, and according to they took the classes. So it has been long. I mean, it has been more than 3 years now that I am taking
okay.
classes.
Okay. So with the job also you started taking classes because you got retired in January only. So with your job you were taking classes.
Yeah, yeah. At the time, I used to take classes only in the evening. At that time, it was not possible for me. And if it was Saturday or Sunday, in those cases, if there was any class at that time, so I could attend. Otherwise, I am very much comfortable taking classes in the evening when I was working also.
Okay. Was English required in your job also? Do you think it helped you in your
Not
job?
that much.
Okay.
Not that much, but what happens, when I was doing job, so it's about writing only. So we used to write English letters and other notes also. So that's what we require to learn. Like, and in that case, this grammar portion is very much required. When we write, we have to be
Right,
very
right. Correct.
correct. Yes.
Mhm.
So I had a misconception also because I thought that if I can write, I can speak also. So when it came to speaking, I found no, it is not that. It is not the case. And as you mentioned that where it was required or not when I was doing job for speaking English. It was not that much required, but sometimes, one lady officer was there. So whenever I had to go to her room, so she would always speak in English. So at that time, I needed to speak English. So it helped me.
Okay. So you used to face problems at that time. So you write very well and you thought that you will speak fluently. But yeah.
Yes, yes.
So you are very good in
Yeah.
grammar, English grammar, right?
I would not say very good, but yeah, so much when it comes to writing, yeah, I do that. And initially what I did, I used to read class 5, 6, 7, all these classes grammar book to
Okay,
learn
okay,
this
okay.
grammar portion.
There are many people who are very good in grammar and they write well, they write very well, but they are not able to speak a single sentence of English. Because
Yes, yes,
speaking is
right.
a different skill, writing is a different skill. For speaking, you have to face your fear, you have to face the nervousness,
Hmm.
isn't it?
Yes. And while writing, you have the time. You can think, okay, I have
Right, right.
written this sentence. No, it is not correct. I have to make it
Correct,
correct.
correct. You have
So
time to
we
think.
have time.
Right.
Yes.
You get time to frame your sentences. And when you're chatting, there also you get time to frame your sentences. But when you are face to face with someone, then you can't keep thinking, you can't keep translating in your head.
Yes, ma'am. And one more advantage is there nowadays because when you type a letter on computer, so if you make any mistake, automatically
Yeah.
there is an autocorrect system. Is there.
Yeah, yeah. But that corrects spelling mistakes. That doesn't correct the grammar mistakes.
Yeah, grammar also.
Oh,
If there is a spelling mistake, it will show you in red underline.
yeah, it will
But if there is
highlight.
grammar mistake, a highlight. So if there
Okay.
is any grammar mistake, it will highlight through green color.
Okay. I don't know that because I remember when I used to type, it used to correct the spelling mistakes and would highlight it. Okay.
Even ma'am, when we write this type on Instagram or WhatsApp, even in that case also I have
Yes,
seen
yes, yes, it does.
give some prompt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You were saying that you practiced on audio calls also. So which app do you use for audio calls?
No, audio calls, I did not much. Once I tried, this Acefluency, you might have heard about that.
Oh, yes, yes.
Acefluency, there is an
Yeah.
app. So that app gives you 20 minutes free time every day. you can
Yes.
call anyone.
Audio
So
calls.
you will have a audio call for 20 minutes. But that I mean the experience was not very much. It was very good because I have found the people taking the call on the other side are not are not very serious about it.
Okay.
So
Some of them
uh,
are there only for time pass.
yes, yes.
Okay, okay. And you were saying that you speak with the co-learners also regularly. So where do you speak with co-learners?
Not regular, but whenever I see that some learners are speaking well, so I send message. Sometimes
Okay,
I get response, sometimes I don't get. So if I get a response, I do take session
okay.
with
So
them,
you
I
send
practice with
emails.
them.
You send emails or
Email,
messages
yes.
to those people.
Email, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So apart from that do you watch TV shows also in English?
Uh, Earlier, initially I tried. I watch because I was told by Clapingo tutors that there are some TV serials that I can watch to improve my English skill. So there is a serial like Friends.
Yes.
So I was that one
Okay, you
thoroughly.
watched that one. You've watched all the episodes of it?
Yes, yes, all the episode.
250
And
episodes.
after
Yeah.
yeah, so after watching that, whenever I took classes with that particular tutor, we used to
Okay.
discuss about that
You
particular
used to
episode
discuss
also.
about the episodes. So which character did you
Yes.
like the most in Friends? Because I also love that show.
Yeah, yeah. It was now I forgot that one.
Joey,
Not Joey.
Ross,
The other one. Ross.
Joey,
I
Ross, Chandler,
Ross.
Phoebe, Rachel, and Monica. So you liked
Monica. Yes.
Ross.
Ross.
Okay. Okay, why did you like Ross?
The way he made his face while speaking, or if there was something happen, the expression that he used to make, that I love to watch.
People generally don't try to learn anything new after retirement and at this age. So it's commendable that you are learning something new. They think that,
Yes,
what's
ma'am.
the point? There is no point learning something new at this age. What's the point? So it's
Yes.
amazing that you are learning something new at this age.
Yeah. So people ask me why you are learning this language at this age. So my answer is always that I love this language. Whenever I see people speaking in English, I like to watch them. So I want to be like them. This is only the thing that I want to do. And I had suffered a lot because not being able to speak in English. So if I can tell you one thing that when I joined this job long back, at that time I used to take classes for a course, ICWA course. So I had to attend classes after office hours, and there were some other students also from various offices. So they could speak English very well, and whenever I found myself a odd person among them, and I always try to keep aloof from them, and always I sat at the last bench so that nobody can talk to me. And it happened so one day that one person from that group asked me that why you are always silent, why you don't speak. And I did not have the answer because I know why I don't speak. That was my weakness. Then I thought that I should make it my strong point rather than be a weak point. So that's how I started.
Yes, English has become so important these days, even our students, all the children, they all go to college, school, restaurants. So whenever there are, 7 people in a group and 6 are talking in English, the 7th one will have to stay quiet because there is no other way. What will he say? And I understand it feels so bad. That person feels inferiority complex.
Yeah, very embarrassing also sometimes if somebody asks you and you know the answer, but still you cannot. Yeah.
Yes. Just because you are not able to express yourself in English. Only because of that, he will not speak in the class.
Yes, even though I wanted to know some answer from my tutor, I wanted to ask him.
Ask some doubts.
I did. Yes, but I did not have the courage to ask. Because I couldn't.
Only because of English. Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, it is very unfair because our mother tongue is Hindi and English has been given so much importance in our country.
You see, ma'am, when we speak Hindi, we make so many mistakes, but we don't feel about it.
Yes,
But
yes.
when it comes to English, only then we feel.
English is given so much importance. When we are learning Punjabi, let's say I am learning Punjabi. I go and speak in a crowd and I make mistakes in Punjabi. Nobody will laugh at me. They will think that,
Yes,
she's
yes.
learning. She's learning. It's okay. She's making mistakes. But if I make mistakes
Yes.
in Hindi, my standard will become low immediately. My status will be low immediately.
Yeah.
So that is the condition. So it's great that you really worked on that part, and now you can speak in a crowd, right? And
Yes, I can
yeah,
speak.
in 10 sentences, if there are 2-3 mistakes, it's not a problem, because even native speakers, they make mistakes. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
They don't
That-
speak correct
they
English
make-
all the time.
Yeah.
And how was your experience with Cambly?
It was good because their tutors are. It is not like when it comes to fluency, we think that we have to speak in our in very speedy manner. It is not like that. When I talk with them, the tutors in Cambly, they are very. They used to speak very slow. Each and every word I could understand what they are saying.
Mhm.
So the experience was very good. I enjoyed talking with them.
Okay. So they are native speakers. If they start speaking like the way they speak, then we won't be able to understand anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
What we get to see in movies and serials, if they speak like that, I would not
Yeah,
understand.
that will be very difficult. Yeah. If someone is learning Hindi and I tell them, "Main nahi ja rahi wahan," so I think they will not understand a word of it, because we speak in a different way, because Hindi is our mother tongue. We will have
Yes,
to
yes.
break it up, and we will have to speak very slowly. Then only they will understand.
Yes, right.
Okay. So you have any questions for me?
So we have spoken, and you have watched me how I spoke with you.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Where I need to improve the particular area?
See, you are making very few grammar mistakes, and there is no problem of confidence. You are confident. I mean, for how long do you listen to English content every day?
Frankly speaking, ma'am, nowadays I am not listening that I used to listen earlier because of some work that I am engaged with. Sometimes, whenever I get time, say half an hour, no, 1.5 hour, I do daily, on a regular basis.
So maybe about 1 to 1.5 hours, you have to consume English content, whether it is listening, whether it is watching a movie, whether it is watching a TV series, interview, comedy series, anything. And about half an hour to 1 hour speaking. You should speak every day. So are you doing
Every day.
English sessions every day?
No, ma'am, it is not possible to do every day because when it comes to taking subscription, it is the amount I cannot afford it, and so I seek for co-learners. So that's how I am doing now. So sometimes, say one day I take one class with some co-learner, some day with one tutor, and
You will have
in
to
some days I miss also.
Okay, you
There
will
was
have
no
to
session
increase
at
your
all.
speaking practice, because listening
Mhm.
and speaking both are equally important. If you are listening for 1 hour, then you have to speak also for 1 hour. So just increase
Yeah.
the time, just increase that
Mhm.
time, and you will definitely stop making these mistakes that you are making now. And you will get even
Yeah.
more fluent. You are already fluent and you spoke really well.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Yeah. So, okay, then it was such a lovely conversation. I enjoyed talking to you. And Subhas, we can have another conversation after a gap of 2-3 months. So you can connect with me again.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am
Yeah.
very happy to learn that. And I really appreciate your approach because I know that you are a very busy person, and I never thought that I would get a response from you so early. Uh, so you are really a very kind person in that sense. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you so much for
as
saying
you
that. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, then. Okay, bye bye. Have a great day.
Bye bye. Great day.
Take care.